What's up, everybody? Bill with Honest Open Permaculture Hop Farm. Time to do a little bit of work in the chicken compost system. It's supposed to get cold this weekend, so let's go ahead and get ready for it now. So Saturday is supposed to get in the upper 20s overnight. So this will be a good test for us on how well this compost pile is going to keep the chicken house warm and keep the girls warm. So we're gonna beef it up right now. Today is Thursday, so we've got a few days to go ahead and get ready for it. We've got a lawnmower bag, push lawnmower bag full of grass clippings and some leaves, some green grass clippings. So we're gonna put those in here, so in the next few days it'll really start heating up for them. As you can tell, they're using the dust bath. This girl just got out. Brush yourself off. You need a towel or something, girl? You're all dusty. Is it good in there? I haven't put this back together in probably 3 days. And I have added some, as you can barely see it poking out of different spots, some green grass clippings, some green grass. A few days ago, I went and hand cut some long grass and threw it in here. And I'm gonna throw that clip in right now. It is a wet, soupy mess today. Been inside the house doing stuff on the computer. I just had to get outside and do something. So I decided to cut the girls a whole bunch of fresh green grass. Also jumpstart and boost up this compost pile with some greenery, some nitrogen filled stuff, along with all these leaves that are already 2.5 foot deep. I'm gonna throw a few more leaves on top of that right there. That's a good 1.5 foot of cut grass. So that's in there, and we've got some pumpkins in there, some food scraps. As you can tell, they're picking it apart right now and getting some of this grains. Oh, we've been adding coffee grounds to it also. See right where she just scratched? Let's go touch it. It's not warming up there. I can feel it if I go a little bit further down. Now I can feel it warming up. So what we're gonna do today is stack this up just a little bit, add this new material, and let it cook. We're not going to stack it up a whole lot. We also brought some water down because we need some water. What we're trying to do here is get some air in here, in this. Because we know to heat up, to get a compost pile to heat up, air, oxygen, is a very important ingredient. Yeah. Along with water, carbon, and nitrogen. So you've got those things, you've got a compost pile heating up. Gonna heat up for you. So they've matted this down pretty good. So I'm gonna go through and really open it up. Put some air in it before we get too much in the middle. Here, let me put that bag of stuff we just collected. Excuse me, girls. All right, we'll spread this just a little bit. Now let's put some stuff on top of it. Let's grab our water. That material is pretty dry. Go ahead and water the places we kind of loosened up too, and let some water start dripping all the way down to the bottom. But definitely on these grass clippings here, you get them nice and wet, they will heat up pretty quick. Let's go ahead and add a little food to this too. Right now we've got some corn, some cracked corn. What else is in here? Some looks like some wheat or rye or something like that. Keep the chickens interested in it. Let's go ahead and throw some food around. So when this food starts falling down in between all the leaves and the grasses, it will begin to sprout and ferment. And the chickens will keep digging for it and turning the compost and digging for it and turning the compost and finding food and keep digging and keep finding food. That's one reason I keep them in here most of the morning and don't let them out first thing in the morning. So they can keep digging around in here, finding food, turning this, dropping manure as they're in here longer. This is looking promising because even the outside areas, like where I am right here, it is warm to touch, not real hot. I can see a little steam coming off of it. It's about 50 degrees today, so not real cold. Well, unless you're not used to 50-degree weather. Right now I'm pretty warm. I got long sleeves on, pair of jeans, a beanie. I'm starting to sweat actually. Let's use our handy dandy poop stick. Get the poop off the back wall. Some little braces, because we're gonna put the night manure that's under here on here as well. Go. I will be right back with more agua. Back with some water. Oh yeah, while I'm watering this down, why don't y'all check out a little clip I took the other night of trying to get the temperature in here. There was a little bit of difference in the temperature. I'm not sure if the compost pile was the difference maker, but here, check this out. Okay guys, it is about 1 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna check the temperatures on these gauges, on these little thermometers. My phone says it is 40 degrees out here right now. This thermometer looks like it's reading just under 40. Let's take it down real quick. Okay, this is reading 36. That makes a little sense. It is a little bit colder where I am. I'm in the valley. Let's put this back up. So I'm where all the cold air likes to sink to. And this pile has only been put together, as we go in there and look at it, it's only been put together like it is for a day. It is hard for y'all to see. I'm sorry, it's gonna be pitch dark. I'll get a better flashlight too soon. Oh, I can feel that it's warmer in here, for sure. This is saying 38, just about 40, so that's like a 4-degree difference. Let's see if I can feel this pile real quick, just the outside of it. See if it's doing anything. No, it's not really warm. It'll start heating up in a couple of days. Back to your regularly scheduled program. So that was a few days ago that I took that temperature from the outside and the inside. Now what you're about to see is going to be from what I haven't took yet. Today's Thursday. I'll wait until Saturday night. When I get off work, it'll probably be at 1 o'clock in the morning again. And I'll come in here and we'll see the difference in between this coop and the outside. So check that out. As promised, it is Saturday and, well, now Sunday, a little after 1 a.m. in the morning. Let's check the temperature on these gauges real quick. This gauge here on the wall, and then the gauge on the inside. My phone says it's 32 degrees. It says feels like it's 28. So let's see what this thing has to say. So 30, almost 34, we'll call that 33. So almost 32 degrees on that. We're gonna go in real quick and then shut the door behind us so we don't lose the heat. As I come in, I don't feel a huge difference. Here we go. That's the one inside. Looking at 32, 4, 6, 37. 37 degrees. Not bad. It's 32 outside. That's a 4-degree difference. Excuse me. 5-degree difference. Quick math there sucked. Sorry, it's late. All the girls sleeping on their roosts, what they look like at night. What you doing getting down, girl? The little ones hadn't figured out how to mingle with them yet. So we got about a 5-degree difference. It's supposed to be cold again tomorrow. Let's see what kind of difference we can get out of this pile tomorrow. Let's see if we can get it to heat up a little bit more. Because I don't really see any steam coming off it or anything like that, like I have before in the past. I really appreciate y'all watching and sticking with me through the updates on this chicken compost system. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up and subscribe. I would much appreciate it. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know every time we put a video out, and you won't miss a single one. Later, y'all.